December 18th, 2022, the night that Stephen McCullagh, aspiring YouTuber, was streaming GTA to his unsuspecting audience from his home in Northern Ireland. On the same night, at the exact same time Stephen McCullagh was streaming, a woman named Natalie McNally, who was 15 weeks pregnant, was killed in her home in Northern Ireland. Now, I know what you must be thinking. What do these events have to do with each other? Well, what have I told you? That Stephen McCullagh was the prime suspect in Natalie McNally's murder. Yesterday, Stephen McCullagh was charged with the murder of Natalie McNally. After that intro, you must be wondering, how is Stephen the prime suspect in Natalie McNally's murder when he was streaming throughout the time frame when her murder took place? The night the crime took place, Stephen streamed to his YouTube channel for 6 hours, titling the stream "The Violent Night Christmas Live Gaming Stream." Well, the stream was actually live December 18th, the night the crime was committed. However, it was discovered that it was a pre-recorded 6-hour video that he made attempting to make it look like a live stream. The pre-recorded video was confirmed by the police, and Stephen admitted it himself when he was questioned. At the conclusion of the interview process last night or early this morning, after consultation with his legal representative, Mr. McCullagh has given us a written statement. Essentially, and in that written statement, he has acceded that the live stream was not live and was in fact recorded by him on the 13th into the 14th of December, and that he had streamed it on the night of Sunday the 18th, he told the court. The stream itself is still live on his channel. Firstly, he starts this fake live stream that he pre-recorded by making excuses for why he won't be reacting to the live chat or any donations or interactions that would normally happen on a stream.
So, what are we doing tonight? Well, because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat, which is a real shame. So, by all means, talk amongst yourselves. I could use my phone to dip in every now and again and check it, but I've decided that I kind of hate live streams where people just sit and read comments and go, "Oh my god, yes, ask me questions, better." And also, if I go on my phone for too long, I'll end up just scrolling through TikTok, and the amount of time that I've lost scrolling through TikTok is unbelievable. So yeah, phone's away. Can't look at the live chat for some bloody reason, because if I do, it makes the whole thing freeze and OBS just screws up. Right, yeah, so I need to get my anxiety about whether or not the stream will crash just out of the way, otherwise it'll affect the whole bloody thing. But yes, if you have questions, comments, opinions, anything like that, tough. What I want this to be, right, is... Do you know, like, when you used to watch Big Brother back in the day? And, like, E4 had, like, a live stream that ran, like, all night and was just live footage from the house? It's kind of going to be like that. So, you know, like, you can dip in, you can dip out, that sort of thing. And meanwhile, I'm just going to be focusing on playing the game. All good? All good.
Throughout the stream, he also made small comments that he was live and to keep reinforcing the fact that it's a stream.
I'm still live. Good. The worst part is I can't even use my phone to check the fucking live stream comments either, because I'm pretty sure that will fuck with my internet and fuck with this stream. So that's good, isn't it?
Making other statements as well, such as that he's not going to leave the house tonight.
I just realised I'm literally going to be drinking and driving. In the game, by the way, I'm not leaving the house tonight.
Talking about police being underfunded, crime being on the rise, and how he sticks to doing crimes in video games.
Like, I was reading somewhere recently, like, the amount of police force that we have lost over the last 12 years is just fucking frightening, and no wonder crime is on the rise. That's why I like sticking to just doing crimes in a video game. Keeps things simple, mate.
There was a mission he was playing in GTA where he had to make someone's death look like an accident.
Make her look like an accident. Well, that's alright. I've made my entire life look like one. What?
He also goes on a tangent about Christmas being a time to text people you haven't and reach out to loved ones, and how he has very few loved ones left.
It's Christmas. It's a time of togetherness, you know, so like whenever I'm taking breaks, text a loved one, you know, or a friend, or just, you know, family member, someone you haven't spoken to in a long time. Get a little text and go, "Merry Christmas, how's things?" Maybe it's someone that you've fallen out with, or Someone that you've just not spoken to in a long time because, you know, it's life. Life gets in the way. Fire him a little text. Let's go. Merry Christmas. It's like what Bill Murray says at the end of Scrooged. You know? It's never too late. Give someone a wee call. Or a text, I suppose, would be... I don't know. Message them? Is that the correct way of speaking? I don't know. I don't have too many loved ones in my life, but the ones I love with all my heart. So, you know, at least I've got that going for me.
He took multiple stream breaks as if he was actually live.
Anyway, back in 5-10 minutes or so. So, go get yourself something to eat. Back him out. Yes. So anyway, I'm going to take another little break again, just because I can feel my eyes starting to crust over. And I'd be a massive hypocrite if I took breaks from work after every hour and I didn't take breaks while doing a live stream after every hour. Talk amongst yourselves. It'd be great.
There's also a clip in the stream where it seems that he says Natalie's name.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's physics. That's what would happen in the real world. Abso-fucking-notly. Abso-fucking-notly.
And this is how he wrapped up the confirmed fake stream by the police.
I think I'll wrap up this stream with none of you watching at all. Just by saying, Merry Christmas, everyone. It's a time that we look forward to and we get excited about whenever we're young. And then as we get older, we get much more cynical and stuff like that. And then we reach a stage where we realize it's not about us anymore. It's about the younger generation, and it's about keeping that love alive and passing it on. And I think that's something I'm looking forward to doing more than anything else, really.
And this alibi almost had the police fooled. So much so that they released him after initially arresting him. The court heard that Mr. McCullagh, who has a YouTube channel, staged a live broadcast on the night of the murder, with footage appearing to show him playing the video game Grand Theft Auto for 6 hours. It was told the defendant was initially arrested in the wake of the murder, but then ruled out as a suspect on the basis of the alleged live stream alibi. The police went through his devices and found out that it was in fact pre-recorded. A senior detective told the court that extensive technical examination of his device by cyber experts has indicated the footage was pre-recorded and played out as if it was live. The evidence the police have at the moment is through CCTV footage that they allege is of Stephen. The court also heard that the police believe they can trace the defendants from the murder scene back to his home in Lisburn. This is through a combination of CCTV evidence, including on board a bus to Lurgan, and from the account of a taxi driver who police believe drove him on the final part of his journey home after the murder. The court also heard that the man police believe is Mr. McCullagh is shown wearing a yellow glove underneath a black glove while giving change to bus driver. Inspector McGuinness said the yellow glove would be consistent with a trace of marigold cleaning glove on a stain of Miss McNally's blood at the crime scene. He added that Mr. McCullagh acknowledged he was not live streaming on the night of the murder, but said he was drinking on his own in his house and fell asleep. Here's a piece of CCTV footage released showing him walking to the victim's home. Stephen was the person who claimed to actually discover the victim too. McCullagh was the person who claimed to have discovered Miss McNally's body in her home the day after the murder. Mr. McGuinness said after McCullagh was initially ruled out as a suspect, he refused to cooperate with detectives to give them details on how the murder scene looked when he arrived and before paramedics attended. Stephen McCullagh did not have a long-standing relationship with the McNally family prior to Natalie's death. It had only been introduced to him on 2 occasions. However, since the investigation has begun, whilst in parallel with refusing to assist the investigation, knowing that he was a very significant witness to the crime scene, he has been in constant contact with McNally family and inquiring into the progress of the police investigation. And as you just heard, he was in constant contact with the victim's family, going as far as to visit their home and leave his phone round the house to record their conversations so he would know if they suspected him or not. He said the accused left his phone in the home of Miss McNally's parents and recorded 40 minutes of audio. McGuinness said he believed this was Mr. McCullagh's attempt to determine if the family suspected him of involvement in the murder. The last video Stephen posted on his channel was only 9 days ago, reviewing Doctor Who figures. He also posted a joke to his community page only 5 days ago, very recent before his arrest. In the comments of his fake live stream that he posted, there was this really creepy conspiracy. Most people haven't seen this, but 3 hours 26, he flashes a no time to die picture for 1 second during his break. After the break, he says it was a mistake with a smirk. This would have been broadcast at 9:26 p.m, the time the attacker was in Natalie's house committing the crime. He had the timeline all planned out and knew what would be happening at the exact time on Sunday. Take the word no, and it says time to die. The footage shows that this did actually happen.
Tell you something. I made a real pig's ear of that. I just sat down and I pulled the controller and the headphones off the table, which hit the keypad, which it's apparently hotkeys are still connected, so it went on to something else for a little second. Yeah.
Like randomly out of nowhere, just the cover of No Time to Die flashes up. Yeah, thank you for watching the video. Obviously, this is an ongoing case. We have to see how it all plays out in court. Comment below what your opinion is, and I'll see you on the next video.